Go live. Hello, family. How you guys are doing? I hope you all are well. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the live. I hope you guys are well. It's a cold day today. It is cold. So I I'm staying a little bit put inside. I went out early today, but I was wearing the jacket. It seems like the summer is winding down and I'm so sad. But anyways, it's okay because life have to go on, right? All right, guys, I hope you had a good weekend. We had a very long weekend here in the land of the Canada. It was a long weekend. Let me load on this volume here. So yes, we had a very long weekend and we're well rested and ready for the rest of the week. So guys, today's video, we're gonna talk again. Let's chat. Because I love to chat, right? I like to chat with you guys. So today we're talking about running away from real life to find happiness. Yes, that's the topic. I am running away from real life to find happiness, right? Because, guys, I'm telling you, this world is so crazy. Sometimes you just want to run away from real life and go to a place where nobody knows you, okay? You go in some secluded place because sometimes when you hear you see some things and you hear something, it's just like, what? You have to give a bombastic side eye like that? What? Is that for real? But anyways, guys, I wrote down some points. I have my notes facing this way. So it's me looking this way. I'm looking at my notes, right? So, do you feel like sometimes you want to run away from real life and you just want to go to a place where nobody knows you? Well, I think most of us feel like that sometimes. I feel like that sometimes. And I have to remind myself constantly that I don't need to go somewhere to be happy, but I need to find happiness from within me because happiness is within me and my happy place is within me. And that's the first thing, like some of you out there have to realize, like you have to be happy on the inside of yourself and make that happiness radiate outside, because if you're not happy on the inside, it doesn't matter where you go, you are definitely not going to be happy because soon as something happen in that area where you're in that's going to ruffle your feather a bit, you're going to be unhappy again. So you have to make sure you find happiness within yourself first. So when you leave that happy place, you know what I'm saying? When you leave that place, you will like, but you're happy inside. So you really don't have to like worry too much. If you're not happy inside, that is the problem. So sometimes I want to go on an island alone, honestly. And I just want to run away from this chaotic world because many craziness is happening out there. And sometimes you wonder, is this for real? Is this for real? Like yesterday I was watching some news and I saw this guy. He just like take out his entire family because of some inheritance. And I'm saying, what? Why would you do that? Why would you get rid of your entire family because of inheritance? So that's basically it. He was just, whoa, just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so as for me, I want to grow food. I want to eat clean and healthy food. And I want to, enjoy myself I want to enjoy myself in this life, And I think sometimes we just have to kind of get away from this life because this life can be very stressful sometimes. This life can be a very, how can I say, taxing if you don't guide your heart, if you don't guide your personal space. You really have to love yourself in this society. You really have to be you in this society. you really have to be your authentic self in this world. You understand? Because if you don't be your authentic self, if you don't love yourself, who is going to love you? Who is going to take the opportunity to love you? And a lot of people have problems because they just don't love themselves. They don't accept who they are. They're looking at somebody, what they're wearing, what they're doing, what they have, and they're not looking, they're not looking at themselves and all the possibilities and all the stuff that they have. Hi, everybody. Hi. Welcome to the live. Welcome to all my new friends. Welcome, Jane. Welcome, Vincent. Welcome, Alice. Welcome, Vinod. Welcome, guys. No, I'm not from Jamaica. Welcome, Maxwell. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you guys. Hello, Tusha. Hello, everybody. So I know you guys are new to the live. So when I do a live, I talk and I say hi sometimes. And then at the end of the video, I answer all your questions. So at the end of the video, I will answer all your questions. Okay? So let's get back into the video. All right? So learn to love yourself from inside. Learn to get that happy place inside of you so that nobody can, put you in that sad place where you feel like you're out of sorts. It is very important. Love the hair that you have on your head. Love the lips that you have, Love your ears, love your hands, love your feet, love everything that you have. Love yourself as a person. And then that happy place, is gonna keep you really happy, so you do not feel like you have to run away or you need that space to go to. Because honestly, like I said, if you're not happy within yourself, you're not gonna be happy anywhere else. So learn to love yourself from the inside, and then you can go anywhere, you can go any place, you can adapt to any situation, because that love for yourself is on the inside. And it doesn't matter what anybody say or anybody do, you still is going to be happy. But there's a lot of people out there who are chasing happiness. Every single day they're chasing happiness, but they don't realize that they will never find happiness because they're not happy with themselves. You understand? I mean, happiness for me is eating good food, making sure I am healthy, doing the things that I love, being with my family, encouraging other people, and just staying away from anything that is negative, staying away from anything that is negative, anything that is causing me to lose my positive vibes, causing me to get fluffed. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that stuff that I try to keep away. Like if I'm in an environment, so if I'm in an environment and people are negative, I stay away from them because I don't need any negativity in my life. And I suggest that if you're with friends or people who are negative, you should kind of stay away from them, because negative people are not helping you. Negative people are making you feel bad about yourself. Negative people, they're taking away your energy, and you need positive energy. For example, if you have a friend and that friend is always complaining about something, or if you're wearing something nice, and the person is saying, oh, why did you put that on? Why didn't you put this on? Like the person is never happy for you. They're not saying like, oh, you look so nice today. They're not complimenting you, but instead they're always finding fault. If you put in a nice lipstick, they're like, why did you put that color? That color doesn't, why didn't you put another color? Why didn't you put the color you were wearing yesterday? Like, be aware of that kind of stuff, because that's just negative vibes. These people, they don't really care about you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful with those kind of vibes. If you're trying to lose weight and then you have a friend, and the friend, you're trying to lose weight and you're trying your best to eat good food, and the friend's like, so why can't we go to this restaurant? Why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? No, because If this person is your friend and they want you to be happy, then they would definitely be like, yes, let's have that salad. Let me encourage you. Yeah, I think you need to lose some weight. Let me help you. Let's do that together. Maybe I don't need to lose weight, but so what? If I eat healthy, it's okay. Maybe you need to lose 10, 15 pounds. But if a friend is a good friend to you, the friend is going to say, yeah, let's go to this restaurant. Let's eat some salad. Let's stop eating the junk food. This person care about you and care about your happiness. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically it. You should kind of hang out with these kind of people, because these people are going to elevate you and help you to reach your goal in life. That's going to help you to reach that happy place that you want to reach. And a lot of us is seeking happiness, but we don't see that we are stopping our own happiness because of the things that we surround ourselves with. You know what I'm saying? It's like your friend has a car, and you're unhappy because your friend has a car and you don't have a car. Well, be happy with the car that your friend has. Maybe your friend could drive you around, and you can do stuff with your friend, and your friend can tell you, listen, I save money and this is how I got my car, and your friend can help you to get a car too, if that's the goal what you want. But if you're there looking at your friend saying like, oh my gosh, she got a car, how did she get that? Blah, 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 blah. It's like you're taking away your own happiness. You're taking away your own joy, because things are like right in front of you. And because of your own like lack of self-love, lack of self-worth in your mind, you are stopping your own happiness. You're stopping your own happiness, and you're stopping yourself from getting a car, because in your mind, like, you're full of jealousy, you're full of like hate, because you're like, oh, how could she have a car and I don't have one? But it's like stuff like that. A lot of people are stopping their happiness, and they're making themselves stressed. They feel like they want to run away from the world. They want to go somewhere else. But happiness, like I said, is within you. When I was a child, we lived on a mountain, and we were surrounded by vegetation and all kind of fruits and vegetables and things that you could think to eat, and all that kind of good jazz. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm especially in the summertime, when there is no school, I spend my time out there in the mountains foraging for food, like fruits and bananas and all that kind of stuff. So life was happy for me because I'm naturally a happy person, right? I use the things that I was in my environment to bring in happy energy and to fulfill myself in my own happiness. You understand? Now, there were people who lived in the city, and there was all kind of thing happening in the city. There was, they had a Ferris wheel. They had all kind of different activities, all kind of things happening in the city. But did I need to go to the city to make me happy? No, I was happy right where I am. First of all, we have like a lot of rivers, we have streams, we have like sugar cane, all kind of stuff growing in the wild. I can just spend the entire day outdoors. I don't even have to come inside to eat, because I can eat mangoes and I can eat all kind of different fruits. We have so much exotic fruit growing on our island, and I can just be eating fruits out there all day long. I can take a book and lay outside. Once I do my chores or whatever I need to do, I don't even need to come inside. You know what I'm saying? So I can find my happy place there. I spend countless summers just laying outside, laying under a tree, reading books. You know what I'm saying? Fishing, swimming, just enjoying myself. You know what I'm saying? I used to always feel like sad when it's time to come inside, or when it's getting dark. I don't like the darkness. Honestly, I don't like the darkness, because like when you live on the mountainside off grid, because we lived off grid, we didn't have electricity, right? So we live off grid, and we were quite happy with it. We were fine. It was not a problem. We lived a really happy, good life. And the darkness I didn't like, because you just couldn't see anything. If you have to go outside, you need to get a torch, you need to get a bright light to go outside. And I'm petrified of snakes. Snakes and serpents. We have snakes and serpents. They're not poisonous, but I don't like them. I don't want them to touch me. And they tend to come out at night, So I'm like, I hated when it get dark. I love the daytime. I spend a lot of my time outside. And I like to do art, so I'll be drawing, I'll be reading, I'll be doing all that kind of nice stuff that people dream about, right? I'll be foraging for wild food. Like I said, mangoes, sauce up. I'll be laying in the trees, reading, all that kind of stuff. But like I said, I hated serpents. So that kind of made me unhappy. But I said to myself, I mean, there's serpents and snakes outside during the day, but it don't really bother you because it's hot. So they don't want to be in the heat. Snakes and stuff like to be in cool areas. So they want to find some dark place to hide during the day with the sun. You know. So that's they're hiding. But at night you can see them. Like they come out and they like to be in the trees because at night they come out to eat fruit, and in the daytime, like the fruit fall down and they come out to eat it, and they go around the tree. And if you go outside in the night, you can see this shiny eyes, shining out there. It's so scary. But can you imagine? It's like me making myself unhappy because of that, But one of my favorite time was we like to go hunting. My family and the neighbors, they go hunting at night in the dark. They go catch all kind of different things at night, and they need it to be very dark. And a couple of times I went along with them, and I was so scared because I keep seeing all these eyes, these serpents and these snakes eyes in the tree. But I can talk about that right now because I'm not there. But you have to think about things that like really makes you happy, things that gives you joy in life. Like I like to go hunting. I like to do all that stuff. I used to go hunting with my uncles, and I love that kind of stuff. So why would I make some serpent and snakes, which I'm scared of, prevent me from going hunting with my uncles? You know what I'm saying? So in life, you have to look at the things that makes you happy, and you have to kind of gyrate towards that. And you don't always have to run away from things. So it's really important to find things that are happy, what makes you happy, and do them. You may be in an environment where all kind of things is happening around you, but do not let that really stop you from being happy. Do not let that stuff makes you depressed. You know what I'm saying? The word, like, we know that in this society, people live in certain environments where it's not like they have control over it, based on the salary that you're making, maybe based on the schools, whatever it is, whatever economic situation you're in life. Sometimes you want to live in an area, but you just can't live there because you just can't afford it. So whatever area that you live in, once people are not running around every single day and shooting, and you're scared that somebody's gonna shoot you, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't live there. You know what I'm saying? If you're living in a war zone, you should come out of there. I'm not telling anybody to live in a war zone. But if you're not in a war zone and just ordinary life, because everywhere is like, this all over the world is crazy. Honestly, it is. If you're looking to find some perfect place, you're really like disillusional. You know what I'm saying? So there's no perfect place. But wherever you are, you have to make it perfect. Now, I watched this guy. I think this guy is from Korea, and he has a channel. I don't remember I don't know his channel name because his channel is written in Chinese language, but he lives out in like rural, like I think he lives in rural China, and he puts flowers all over his house. And he's a man, you understand? Some people may be saying like, oh, you're a man. Why do you have all this? Why does a man have flowers? That's so girly. But that what makes him happy. He doesn't speak English on his channel. He puts translation, so you see English, so you can read what he's saying. And one time when he had flowers on his like picking flowers outside, he was explaining why he puts flowers in his house. And he was saying how flowers make him so happy. He likes the scent of the flowers. He likes to see the colors of the flowers in his house, and they give him that sense of calm. And I think in Chinese culture, I think it says like yen or something, like good energy. Like it brings him good energy, right? But in our society today, like in this Western society, if we see like a guy bringing flowers home or putting flowers in his house, people will be like, oh, why do you have flowers? That's kind of weird. So that is why I'm saying that you shouldn't allow anybody to tell you how to make yourself happy. You should not let anybody put you in a box and stifle your happiness. That your happiness should be for you. Your happiness should be what counts, not anybody's happiness. And this guy, he always picks flowers. Every time I watch his channel, he's always picking flowers. Like he comes in and you see he puts his flowers inside the vase, like right in front of the window where he works. That's like his signature thing in his video. Like those flowers, he's always picking some flowers. And then he has a nice garden and he have all kind of flowers planted in his garden because he loves flowers. That's his happy thing. Then he has this I don't know how you call that. It's like a deck he built outside in the middle of like his field close to his house, and he goes out there and he sits down and he can admire all his beautiful stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? So like you have to create happiness. You have to create happiness wherever you are. Create that happiness. Like I love to draw. And when I was living in a small apartment, I had like I still have my easel and stuff, but I would just go into the kitchen because I was living in a small space. Like I didn't have that space that I have now, to do whatever I want. I didn't have that big basement. So I would put my easel on the kitchen table and I would go sit there and I'll just do my art. And then when I finish, there was a window like on the side that had like, I don't know how you call that, but it's like this kind of old time window, and then the window comes out and there's a kind of space underneath the window. So I can put my stuff underneath there. Like if I'm working on something, I'm drawing something and I'm not finished and the paint is still wet, I can put it underneath there and I can come back the next day and pick it up and, put my easel up on the table again and draw. We also had a front balcony. I mean, it was right next to the road, but if I really wanted to go into the front balcony to draw, I could just put my easel there and I can just, do my art. You know what I'm saying? So please, guys, find happiness wherever you are and do not let anything, stop you from being happy. Don't feel like you need to run away from life all the time because you cannot find true happiness. Search deep within yourself, because if you search deep in yourself, you would see happiness. You would find happiness inside there. Sometimes you have to stop yourself from hearing all this noise because we live in a society where it's very noisy. Your thoughts are noisy, the environment itself, physical noisiness, mental noisiness, all that stuff is happening. And sometimes you need to find that one place where you can go and just exclude all the noise. Exclude all the noise. When I was a child, we had a saying that they said, like, when you want to pray and you want to not be bothered completely, you go inside of your closet, you close the door on yourself, and it's going to be pitch dark inside the closet, right? And it's going to be dark in there. You can't see anything. You just be sitting under your clothes, and you're going to go there and you're going to pray to your God, and you're just going to be finding a happy place praying to your God. So some of you need to find some place where you can find some happiness. You know what I'm saying? There's rivers, there's lakes, there's streams. Maybe you can go sit on a stone and just watch the water. Maybe you can just go for a walk in the afternoon. Maybe you can just read something, or you can talk to yourself. I read a study that says that people who talk to themselves, like just talk to themselves, it does something to the brain. It's open up some pathways, and it helps you to not have like Alzheimer's or something. It's a study that they did. I don't remember the exact thing of the study, but it's something like that. Like if you talk to yourself, and it's like you're encouraging yourself and you giving your brain another pathway to think better. Like you put in positivity in your brain, and it helps your brain to open up some new things in your brain. Anyways, I don't remember exactly, but the study was about like Alzheimer's, right? That was the study was about. But anyways, that's basically what it is. Do things that you love, do things that you enjoy. And if you find yourself with family members who are very negative, then you need to really stay away from those family members. I know these are our family members and we love them, and they're part of our family, but sometimes we just have to stay away from them because they're taking away our happiness and they're making us want to run away. Sometimes even parents can be take away your happiness. I was recently talking to somebody that I met, and the person was telling me, oh, their mother is just taking away their happiness and their joy because she's just nagging every single day about, you're not married. When are you gonna get married? Did you meet a boy? Did you see a boy? You're not talking to any boys. What is happening? Culture. By that age, people are already married. Why are you not married? And she keeps nagging every single day. So, this mother is causing unhappiness for her daughter, you know. So can you imagine, like, you live with your mom and every time she says that, it's like, maybe you want to run away. Maybe you're like, oh, I need to move because I just want some peace. Maybe you don't even want to get married, and your mother or your father is telling you, oh, did you meet a boy? Did you see a boy? Your friend come over. Is that your boyfriend? You know what I'm saying? You know what? Tradition. You are 27 years old. You're not married. All that kind of stuff will drive somebody insane. You know what I'm saying? So all that kind of thing can make you unhappy. Maybe you're in school and people are bothering you. They're complaining about your hair that's on your head or the clothes that you're wearing or something like that. This would drive you insane. But like I said, people are there to live their own life. And even people who are miserable and trying to bother other people, they are actually living their life. If you don't believe that, they're living their life. But you have to find a way to prevent these people from disrupting your life and not taking away your happiness, And when my son was younger, my last son, he had long locks like me, and people used to tease him. But he's a child who has like really high self-esteem. He doesn't let anybody bother him or whatever, And then one day this boy came up to him and punched him, He called him a name, he told, which I'm not gonna mention here, and he punched him, And my son, of course, punched him back and said, what are you doing? You don't put your hands on me. And so this boy, he decided to, okay, I am bigger and I'm stronger and I'm going to fight my son who was 2 years younger and smaller. But he doesn't know my son. He's smaller, but he has power, and we teach our children how to defend themselves at home. So this boy, my son came home and he said, Ma, these kids have been bothering me, blah, blah, blah. And he never told me. He said, but I didn't tell you because I don't care. They're just, they don't have good self-esteem. They don't love themselves. That's why they were teasing me. My son understand that it was not about him. It was about them. They feel low on the inside. They don't feel good about themselves. That's why they were teasing him. But he told me, he said, Ma, he pushed me in the school and I had to push him back. And of course, the teacher did write me a note or whatever. So I told him, I told him what I said. I said, next time that boy put his hand on you, you know what to do, right? 2 days later, he went to school. That boy came bothering him, pushing him around in the schoolyard. Well, my son dealt with him very, very, very well. And of course, I had to go to the school and talk to the principal and whatever. Did I punish my son? No, I did not punish my son. My son was trying to have his happy place, and this boy was bothering him and preventing him from having his happy place. Now, the teacher, the principal, they're all angry at me because they feel like, I should punish my son because he was defending himself. And that's what I'm talking about here in this life. Like, you have to know your self-worth. You have to be able to stand up for yourself. You have to be able to find your happy place. So if you're in school and somebody's bothering you, don't be just like passing and letting them bother you. You know what I'm saying? Deal with it. Deal with the problem, because if you don't deal with the problem and it is bothering you, you'll consistently be happy and you would never find your happy place. You want to move school, maybe you love that school. You don't want to move school, but people are bothering you and you just don't have your happy place and you don't have that self-confidence to defend yourself. So that's why I said happiness comes from within, and you really have to like learn how to just like grab onto that happiness. And it doesn't matter what is happening externally on the outside, you should not let it affect you at all. You understand what I'm saying? So that's basically, what I'm saying. And sometimes people are not happy because of greed. You allow greed, selfishness, jealousy to come into your life, and it caused you to be unhappy. Why are you allowing that stuff to come into your life and take away your happiness? That shouldn't be. Like, if somebody has something, you should be happy for them. If you see somebody doing something, you should try to assist. instead of like looking at them on the side eye when you know you can help them. You know, a lot of feelings bubble up in our minds because we don't feel good about ourselves. Well, why am I not there? You want to be in that person's position, but you have to understand that everybody has a position in life. And because you're too busy looking at other people's position, you can't even stay in your own position. You can't even find your position. You can't even find your own self. You're making yourself unhappy. You can't find your happiness. And so you're just making your life miserable, you know? And so it is very, very important that we hone in our own happiness. We hone in on the things that belongs to us. We take it, and other people also have things that belongs to them. It was given from above, from the creator. And so when you see somebody with things, don't be quick to judge them. Don't be quick to get unhappy because somebody has something that you wanted. Try to see how you can get your own things. Try to see how you can gain your own success without being angry, unhappy with somebody. You understand? And this is a root cause of bully. This is a root cause of people doing all kind of bad things to each other. And the problem is not you. The problem is them. They have a problem and they're portraying that thing upon you. And so this thing is causing you to lose your happiness. This thing is causing you to want to run away from real life and you want to go somewhere away from real life and from everything that you wanted, that you know, everything that you're accustomed to. Sometimes you do have to run away from life because you know it's a life and death situation. And sometimes you just have to run away from people because if you stay around them, either you sin or you do something to them or you become a mental wreck. So at times in life, you do have to run away. You do have to find another place. You do have to go somewhere else. But the majority of times in life, you don't have to run away. You have to deal with the you know, that thing. You know, people are projecting stuff on you because they're not happy on the inside, and they don't know how to talk to somebody and say, you know, listen, I'm sad, I'm unhappy. They don't know how to go to counseling. They don't know to go to somebody else. Instead, they're taking all that anger on you because, you know, they want to hurt you for no reason. And when you see people are doing that, just know that it's not you, it's about them. They have a problem. Like, you don't have a problem. Like, you are fine. Nothing is wrong with you. Those people have a big problem. But you also need to stay away from them because sometimes these people, they can physically hurt you. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you need to run away from real life and certain real life situations because you could, you know, you could get hurt. But the premise of this entire life is to love yourself, accept yourself the way you are. Do not compare yourself with other people. You are unique. You are wonderfully made. You have your own dreams and your own desires. You have many things that you can do. You are put on this planet here for a reason, and you have to find your own reason and your own path, and you must follow your own path and not anybody else's path. And once you realize that, you will be fine. Stop looking at social media. You know, stop looking at somebody's body type and want to have it. Stop looking at somebody's curly hair or somebody's long hair and wishing for it. You have beautiful hair on your head. Wash it, take care of it, and make it beautiful, enhance it. You have a beautiful body, take care of the body that you have. Eat less fattening food, go to the gym if you want to have muscles. You know, take care of yourself because you are unique and you're wonderfully made. And like, you have characteristics that nobody else that nobody have. So why would you want to have somebody else's characteristic when you have your own beautiful, amazing characteristic? You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that we have to be careful about, and these are the things that we shouldn't do. All right. So guys, this is the live. Now is the time I'm going to answer all you guys' questions. Once somebody asked me, where are you from? So I am from the Caribbean. I was born in a beautiful country called Grenada. Nope. VJ, I am not from Jamaica, but my family, my extended family is Jamaican. Yes, we are from Jamaican background. Thank you, Darren. Yes, I'm a very simple person. I like to be simple. I don't like all this, craziness. It's true. Uh, well, somebody asked me where I'm from again. I just said where I'm from. I was born in the Caribbean. You're watching from the Vatican City, from Europe, Paris. Wow. Thank you for watching. That's far away. Please tell me something about you, Paris. Oh, about me, I'm a teacher. I love working with children. I'm an artist. I'm a businesswoman. I have a business, rusticandclassic.com. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a believer. I love Jesus. I follow the scriptures. I'm amazing. I'm wonderful. I love myself and everything about me. I love my family. I love to travel. So this is about me. Their talk. Yeah, we talk with the accent. Somebody's asking. Yeah, we have an accent. Yes, but I'm not American, but I do have an accent. Sienna was saying. Yes, that's right. If people are doing something, yeah, you need to call a spade a spade. That's correct. Hi, Industrial Boy. Thanks for joining. Hi. Bronco Blue, good afternoon. Nice to see you. Thanks for always joining the live most of the time. Leslie, thank you for coming. Yes, love from Dallas, Texas. Thank you. Lars, welcome. Wow, you're joining from Germany. Thank you for watching. Yes, Tammy. You joined from New Zealand. Wow, welcome New Zealand in the house. Yes, they are projecting their stuff on you. Yes, if people are negative, people are saying bad things about you or trying to bully you. Yes, they are projecting negative stuff on you. Yes, so do not, just deal with it as you see. Hi, Chow from Korea. Wow, thanks for joining me from Korea. Maxwell Kirby. Wow, thanks for joining me. Welcome, you guys. I really appreciate all of you. Ken, thanks for joining me. Yes. So, guys, thanks for always coming by on the live. I really appreciate you. Yes, I'm very happy that you enjoy the talk, Tammy. We like to talk about good stuff on this channel. We like to encourage people on this channel. I have many videos on the channel. If you want to learn something, you can go there and see all the stuff that I make, all the things that I show you guys how to do. You can join the channel and you can see lots of stuff happening there on the other part of the channel. And on the live, we just talk about real life, and we just talk about how to be good people, how to enjoy your life, how to just have a happy life, because life is short, and we want to enjoy our life to the best that we can, and we don't want to be stressed. We don't want to be taking medication. We want to have healthy bodies, and we just want to live good. We just want to live a good life, because the earth is huge. It's massive. And why stay in one place and be stagnant if you're not happy? You can expand your boundaries. You can expand yourself and go other places and explore and see the world for yourself and learn new things, and just be the person that you should be. I don't have time for negativity in my life. I'm a very positive person. I stay away from all negative things, like I told you guys already before. And I appreciate everybody who comes to my channel and be a positive influence. Many people call me and tell me that they love the stuff that I'm doing. They love the positive vibes that is happening on my channel. They love that I'm always happy and I'm not like grunchy and complain about stuff and all that kind of stuff. I think life is too short to be complaining about stuff. I think we need to be more grateful for the things that we have. We wake up this morning, we can see, we can hear, we have eyes, we can eat. We're not in a wheelchair. We didn't lose our legs or anything like that. And the people who have disabilities, most of them are happy because they're grateful because they're alive. So we have all our capacities and all our bodies working properly, why shouldn't we be unhappy? Why should we be unhappy? Why should we make things make us unhappy? You know what I'm saying? So, guys, thanks for coming to the live. Blessings and peace and shalom to everybody. And I'll see you guys in the next live. And stay positive, be happy, and remember that you are actually unique and there's nobody out there like you.